All right, we're back for another video. This is High Value English number 15. And recently, the past videos, we've done more, verb usage, grammar, those auxiliary verbs. But now we got to go back to another kind of noun manager style lesson. Another super important word that words that my students have trouble with. And let's see, what's a noun managers? Well, these are the words another and the other. So these are words very often used to communicate, what item or who or what person, which noun are we talking about? And I'm going to go slowly because this one I'm still struggling to have a way to teach this topic. So let's go slowly here. This is about, the way I'm thinking about it is that, you have one item, right? And that could be I'll call it just an item, or which is a noun, right? A person, a place, or a thing. And then you have, in this case, the words other, which means there is also a second item. We'll say second item. We'll say first item and second item, right? So that's how we can distinguish or separate, two different items or nouns or objects that are the same word. Let me see if I can demonstrate that. So, hold on, slow down. Let's see. Oh, okay, so, and the other thing, actually, yeah, maybe we can do this. We start with this. Okay, so let's say, and I got this picture here. Okay, so I'm showing this picture. It's on the internet. So you got two cats, right? So there's two, both the same word, cat. And there's two. So how would let's make this very simple. Let's say, I saw a cat sitting on a bench. Okay, so far there's one cat there. Okay, but we know the second one is coming in. And we'll say, and then you might think to say, then a cat, sat down too. Now, we know that means, means new item or character or object or whatever it is. That means new. So you might think, well, here's a cat, that's new. Then a cat, that's also new. But this is confusing or difficult to understand to the listener. Wait, do you mean the cat? Meaning same? Mean there's only one? But you said already sitting, sat? It's already sitting, so now it's confusing. Is it one cat sit? But no. I mean there are two. But if it's new, we say another cat. Okay, so that then another cat sat down too. We'll say, how about next to it? Now this it means, the first means cat number one. Okay, so that's how we introduce an means a new item, but another means, again, it's new item, but it's the same word. Okay, and that is that's complicated right there. So let me try one. Can I do another one? Let's see. Let's say basically, I lost my iPhone. So that's number one. First iPhone. I lost my iPhone. It's gone. So I must buy another. So number two, another iPhone. Okay, so there we go. That's what that is the job of another. So this one we know is number one, and this one is number two. Okay, so we have to separate. So again, if you said, so I must buy an iPhone. Actually, no, this one, yeah, I guess I could understand because lost means gone. Buy means, I will get. So I guess, yeah, that would be enough to distinguish or separate. These are two items. But yeah, the system, we have a special, that's the job of another. This gesture, yeah, this is different. This is separate. Okay, but we'll see later that actually people would not say this. We would not say iPhone. But let's do that later. Okay, but then we have this word, the other. Now, this is where it gets really tricky. So first item, second item, so two items, right? That's other. That's the job of other. Okay, but then we're going to say, how do I explain this? I got this memo here. So let's say another is for item number two. Okay, but it's the first time. So it's a new what I call first time mention. And I'm going to say mention means, talked about or shown or, yeah, this. I'm telling you this to the listener, right? So I saw a cat. A cat means first time I'm mentioning it to you. Look, there is a cat. Then another cat, that means, again, first time mentioned, first time I'm telling you. But we go to the other is same thing, item number two, but it's going to be the second time mentioned. We'll say mentioned. Okay, so yeah, so this is where I think it is pretty crazy. Two items, two characters, two separate things, and another or the other is the second time or first time I'm mentioning it or talking about it to you, the listener. Now let's see. So let's move this down past these other examples. Let's say I introduce them right at the start. Two cats were sitting on a bench. Okay, so two cats. That is mention number one. First time I'm telling you, look, two cats, right? There they are. And notice that it's plural. It's plural here, two cats. So the two cats, no, we don't have to do that. For plural, you don't need anything, just two cats. All right, or just cats. Cats were, that's enough. If it was one, we say a cat. A cat was. Okay, yeah, it gets tricky. Everything changes. It's so many, but we'll do this slowly. So we'll go back to two cats. So this is mention number one. I'm talking to you about it. Then I say, the cat on the left. Okay, so the cat. This is now mention number two. I'm talking about that cat again. Okay, the cat on the left was white. Is that right? Oh, yep, there it is. Yep. So I tell you, I introduce to you two cats sitting. We'll call this, mention one. Actually, no, I'll just leave it like that. Now, the cat, mention number two, on the left was white. And the other cat was brown. Okay, so, brownish kind of color there. So, cat number one, cat number two, mention number one, and then mention, second time mention here. The cat on the left was white. The other cat, now other cat, that just means not white. Okay, so the white on the left, the cat on the left is white, and the other, it means, not white. And I'll tell you, it was brown. Okay, now does that make sense? It's all about, we have to manage the items and objects and gesture here, signaling there. And yeah, this is, I think, totally different from Japanese, the students who I teach over here. And it is tricky. So we'll say, yep, there's the cat, which means we'll say that's the first one. And then the other, that same gesture is to separate, not the same. Other, the other. Okay. All right. Now, yeah, that's maybe I can let's say, well, actually no, maybe that's enough. I don't want to, let's go continue going slowly. Okay, so that's maybe the beginning of this topic. So another and the other, which just means kind of different, separate items of maybe the same word. But now let's go to, let's go use here. Let's use, we're using adjectives. Okay, using adjectives too. So for example, you might have like a red, blah, blah, and maybe a green, blah, blah, right? So there's, what do we call it? This is item number one. Mention one, so that means this means first time telling. This is means, I'm telling you first time, you don't know this, right? If you need review of that, there's another video of and the, so mention number one. Same thing here is item number two, but still mention one, so we have okay. Then let's say we have the red, which is still item number one, but now mention number two. So the means I told you. You know, because I just told you. I told you about this red blah blah, whatever it is. Okay, and this has to have the green blah blah. We'll just choose what it is later. Item number two, mention number two. So again, I'm trying to manage how I communicate. This is a new item. That's the item from before I said already. Okay, so now let's make a sentence. Let's try to make a sentence. Let's say very simply, there is a red house and a green house. Okay, simple. There's two houses. There is a red house. There is a green house. Now let's see. Let's go. This is mention number one. I'm introducing it to you. I'm showing you the first time. I'm telling you first time, green or a red and a green. Now let's go to mention two. Let's say the red house is big. Okay. Yep. So we'll say red house. Yep. That's the same one. Again, if you said a red house, it would be confusing. Like, wait, what do you mean? Is that the same? Yes. So the red, that connects it to the first sentence. And the green house is is small. What did you say? Small. Yeah, keep it very simple. So okay. So that's what we do. Mention number one, mention number two between item one and item two. Now, you could also say, look at this one. Now, what we do also say is that often native people, maybe, of course, we don't like to say the same word again. So sometimes we'll say the other house is small, the other, and that just means, not red, different from that first one. And sometimes, when we're speaking, the first one, the first item is the topic or is the main point of your message. So the second, we'll call it other. Don't worry about it. Never mind what color. Okay, and I think now you can maybe recognize also that usually, we don't want to say the same word, house. And so from another lesson before, there is a word for that. We might say there's a red house and a green house. Let's say we'll keep that. We'll keep this the same. Simple. Now we'll say second mention, we'll say, how about, let's say the red one is big and the other one is small. Okay, so yeah, we use one. We also use one in this case. All right, just to keep it separate. Okay, yeah. So now we're really mixing and blending different things together. The, another, the other, and then one. All these different kind of noun managing ideas together. And so this really just takes practice, but this is very important for listening, because this is how native people speak. Okay, but anyway, let's try to do some more examples. So I would say, let's clean this up. Okay, the red one is big, the other one is small. The other one, yeah, that's what I would say. I think. Let's look at another photo. I got this from the internet. So I got two men who are, of course, different clothing, different ages, different hair. So yeah, there's lots of language we can make from this. Let's start very simple. So a young man and an old man are talking to each other, right? So we introduce. This is, again, mention number one, a young man and an old man. So, yep, and two separate people, but then that's mention one. Now go to mention two. I'll say, yep, the old man is wearing a white jacket. So here's a new item here, white jacket. So but the is from before. And the young man is wearing a green jacket. Okay, let's see. Oh wait, that's the cats. So yeah, it was white, it's green. And so let's see. Now this is getting pretty already. This is pretty complicated, because we got the word man. You got the word jacket. Oh my gosh. How am I going to do this? Let's go slowly. So first sentence, first mention is safe. Young man and old man are talking to each other. Now, let's say the old man is wearing a white jacket, and the young man. Now let's see. Now, what would I say? Oh my gosh. Now we got two different words. I would say this is where you have to choose. We have to choose what to do so it's easy to understand. How about I might keep old man is wearing a white jacket. So that's the first thing. Young man, and the young man is wearing a green. I might just say this. I would just say green one. I don't want to use one for two different words, man. So just use it for jacket. And how about, and then maybe young we can cut. We'll say other, I guess. Okay. One is wearing a white jacket, the other man is wearing a green one. Yeah, so the slight, small changes there, but we're just practicing. We're training to see what we can do. But maybe I made that's a little bit too complicated example. Yeah, but it sounds natural to me. Okay. Anyway, let's go back. Let's get back to more of a simple style. Okay, I got another picture. Let's look at this. Okay, so we got cars. Okay, so here's an example sentence here. We'll say, my friend's white car has broken down. So it doesn't drive, doesn't work, needs to be repaired. But it's okay because he has he has, now what would I say? So we got, how about white car, my friend's white car. And so the other one is what is a blue, it's a blue car. We'll keep it, he has, let's say he has, you could say, let's just say, we'll say a blue car. Okay, that's good. So let's say, yeah, this is first time mention of the blue car. So that's right. So white car, blue car. You could also say, so it's not white. Don't worry about the color. It's not white. You could say another car. Okay, and then car, maybe car. We don't want to say. You could say another one. Okay, you could, now this, yeah, this is more close to the final version. Or you could say, you know, a blue one. That's okay. A white car. He's a blue one. But honestly, I think I would say another one, because it sounds like the white car is the main car, and then this other one, he has another one. It just means again, yeah, this gesture of, it's the color, don't worry, it's not important. Okay. Now, one thing that students ask me about is that, notice here, my friend's car, right? So that, in this case, we don't need a or the, because the friends, just like if I said, you know, my white car, but it's not me, it's my friend. So why would it not be, how about he has his other one? Why not that? And yeah, that we don't say. Well, I guess you could say he has his other one. You could say, but I'm gonna say it's just easier. He has another one. He has another one. That's how, that is the easiest way to speak, maybe. So yeah, that's commonly how we speak. He has another one. Even though, yeah, that's true. Even if it was let's say his white car is broken down, but it's okay, he has his other one, that would be correct. But we don't say it. We just say another one, and it's first time mentioning to you. Okay, let's just do more. Do I have more? Let's see. How about this one? I own 2 cars. Okay, so this again is mention number 1. I'm showing you the cars first time. Where is it? The. So this is the second mention, which means, you know, I just told you. The newer one, or yeah, I gave it away. Newer car, well, say newer one, is white. And the older car, well, car, nope, the older one is blue. Okay, so, and I think that's how we practice into speaking. We realize, okay, yeah, I own 2 cars. White car was the newer one. We have to change it as we speak. This is the training towards the native level. Okay, the older one or newer one, you could say, and the other one is blue, and that communicates not new, which means older. So you could say the other one. And I think this also is kind of easy to say. So native people often say this, the other one. Okay. Let's see. I'll do one more example. Okay, good. Yeah, this is it's complicated. So let's see. I don't go jogging with my dogs anymore. Okay, so I got my dogs. So yep, that's going to be kind of family member. So that's my, just like my sister, my brother, my mother, my father. So that's my dogs anymore. I quit jogging with my dogs because the younger one is too fast. Okay, so there is a dog. One of my dogs is more young and is fast. And the older one gets tired quickly. Okay, so now what this means is that one and one, so that means there are two dogs. There's a younger one and an older one. And notice here, no picture. We have to use our mind to imagine. Younger one is too fast. Older one gets tired quickly. So the balance is off. So we can't go jogging together anymore. But let's say, what if there were 4 dogs? This is 4 in total. And we'll say the younger, let's say it's 2 and 2. 2 young, 2 older. That'd be pretty crazy to jog with 4 dogs. Then we have to say the younger ones. Okay, because it's 2 young ones, it's changed to are. The younger ones are too fast, and the older ones, 2 and 2, then this becomes get tired quickly. Okay, look at that. Now it gets really, this is, it must be, if we know it's 4 in total, ones, it must be 2 and 2. Okay, so yeah, look, so that's mention number 1, my dogs. Mention number 2 is the. All right. We'll do one more, just squeeze it in. So when I fly home, I always use San Francisco Airport. Okay, so that's the airport is the mention. Notice it's a name, it's a title, San Francisco Airport. So we don't say or the blah blah airport. I don't know. Usually we just say the name, San Francisco Airport. And I'm gonna say because. Now let's say because the other one is too crowded. Now, this is where we're really getting into it, native communication style, because here's mention 1, San Francisco, but other one, I don't know that. I don't know. The other one, there San Francisco is a big area, so there are actually there's 3 airports. But in this case, yeah, it's this it means, you know the other one. I don't have to introduce to you. So this is where it gets case by case. Or let's say there is Oakland Airport. There's also San Jose Airport. So they all kind of support the same area. And maybe most close to San Francisco is Oakland. So say the other one is too crowded, but let's say both of them, the other ones, both Oakland, San Jose, are too crowded. Okay. But in this case, I'm just trying to show you that this is first time mention, but airports are pretty famous. I think I don't have to introduce. I think you can understand it. Okay, but anyway, that's a maybe next level style. Oh, so here we go. Back to our first example. I lost my iPhone. First iPhone number 1. So I must buy another iPhone. So we would know to say here another one. iPhone. There we go. So how do you practice this? How can you practice this? How do you do this? I'm going to say you want 2 items with the same word. And you also need 2 mentions, which could be 2 sentences or some kind of a part A to part B. And so let's say let's use the item. How about tacos? And there's 2. So first time, we're going to say I ordered 2 beef tacos. Okay, so it's plural. So first time mention, we don't need. because it's plural. And we're going to say but, what would I say? I say the taco? How would I say the one? Actually, we just say, but one had chicken and the other one had only cheese. Okay, so now I'm reading, why do we do that? But one. We'll say the one. Now, yeah, we would just, I guess the first one would say one. We just say one. That's what we say, one. A chicken, the other one, that cheese. Even me, I'm surprising myself that is what we do. First is one, and second we say the other one. Let's see another one. So let's do kind of jacket. See if I can do it. So I love my brown leather jacket. Or let's just say leather jacket. I love my brown leather jacket. So that's single, but it's my. That's going to be my. We don't need a in this case. So I bought a black leather jacket. Oh, that's why. So I love my brown. My brown leather jacket, so I bought a black leather jacket. So jacket, it might say one, we know. And a black leather. We might just say, we could say leather jacket. So we'll say, yeah, both of these leather jacket goes to one. But black, maybe we need. I love my brown leather jacket, so I bought a black one. Yeah, maybe that's what I would say. First time mentioning. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, yeah, this is really tricky stuff. So, but this is all for the sake of the listening level, and it's a combination of everything. The, another, the other, one. Yeah, all these kind of noun managers coming together. Because when you listen, you have one chance only to hear it, understand it, and then respond back. All right, anyway, if you have any examples, try to leave it in the comments, and I'll try to help you out. And we'll see you in the next video.